Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Hope you all have had a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, supporters. I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel. Thank you so much for trusting me. Thank you to all of you for trusting me to provide you with news, information, commentary you can use. Listen, y'all, you see the title of the video. Okay, now I have not read the full story. Okay, but I do know breaking news, headline news came out today. It was just announced. Now, you all know I've talked about this on the channel, right? I've talked about how our current administration, you know, we see in the media what's going on with the alleged war in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia. The alleged war, I call it, between Ukraine and Russia. And hold on, y'all. Excuse me. Excuse me. I apologize about that. Okay, we see what's going on right between Russia and Ukraine. And you know, I reported right here on the channel before that our President Biden has elected to, for whatever reason, he's choosing to commit billions of dollars to aid Ukraine. Thank you all so much, those of you who are watching now live or those who will be watching the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, please say hello. Let me know that you're tuned in. Let me know where you're watching from if you're a new subscriber. And again, welcome to the channel. So again, y'all, now the sun is shining, so I apologize at times if you may not be able to see me. Okay, so again, I want to say thank you all so much for tuning in. Listen, $1.1 billion more. Okay, today President Biden has announced an additional $1.1 billion in aid. Okay, you all let me know, what do you think about that? That's a pretty large number, right? $1.1 billion, y'all. And I believe, if I read correctly, this is a part of some security package. Okay, so you all know before, when I talked about this news, when I first brought this news to you, I was telling you that allegedly there was a politician from the U.S. who was sounding an alarm, saying that, you know, the money that was being sent to Ukraine was somehow the money, or some of the money, if not all of it, some of the money allegedly was being used to purchase weapons. Okay, and those weapons were being sold on the black market. Have you all heard that? Let me know if you know what I am talking about with that. Okay, so again, y'all, here we are, and allegedly, you know, we're sending aid to Ukraine. Okay, and allegedly this money is being used to fund or to purchase weapons that are being sold to who, I have no idea. You all let me know your thoughts on this topic. But y'all, $1.1 billion more. Okay, an additional package, I believe. I was kind of reading an article on CNBC, right? And according to CNBC, this makes a total, okay, including the $1.1 billion announced today, this makes a total commitment so far from the U.S. to Ukraine, $16.2 billion. Now, I've said here before on the channel, I'm not saying that I don't believe people, you know, in other countries should receive help, because I do believe in certain circumstances, if people are in need of assistance for whatever reason, natural disaster, war-torn country, some type of other unplanned or planned event, you know, it happens and occurs there, and they're not able to get the items they need, then, you know, I believe that, you know, countries should come together and offer assistance, you know. However, at the same time, I believe that countries should take care of their own. Okay, imagine now, you all know, you and I both can agree, right? We know the record inflation that we've been seeing. It's been hitting our pockets. We're paying more for groceries. We're now paying more for gas. Okay, hello, can you all let me know in the chat, are you all paying more for gas now? Remember, I told you all, don't be fooled by the low gas prices that you see now in my particular. Okay, so let me say this, y'all. Maybe gas prices aren't going up right now in all areas. Now in my particular area where I am, I told you all that my state, which is Georgia, borders Florida, and right now eyes are on Hurricane Ian. Okay, I just recently read a report where the trajectory or the path of the hurricane has shifted, and it looks like now that it's going more so along the eastern coast, like the Carolinas, so to speak. So I am continuing to follow that. But you know, so I can say in my area at least, gas is going up. Normally in times of tornadoes, hurricanes, you know, things like that, natural disasters, that is a time when gas does go up. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the price of gas is up in your area. Okay, but either way, if you remember, I told you all not to be alarmed, don't be fooled by that, because all it takes is just one, you know, natural disaster, a planned, unplanned event. And again, low gas prices are in no way, or lower gas prices rather, I feel are in no way an indicator that our economy is getting better. We still know that we're in a mess as a country. Just touching up my lipstick, y'all. Give me just a minute. I brought a report to you all this morning about this Nord Stream pipeline, the gas leaks in the pipeline, right? Now, I know it may not mean much to you because you're like, okay, well, it's in another country. Why should I be concerned about that? But from what it looks like, y'all, I don't know, just based on information that I've read, it seems like there are some who are thinking, other countries thinking that somehow the U.S. was involved in this based on what President Biden said in his press conference back on February 7th. You can look that up. You can look it up and read it and see what he said, or watch the video. But he was being asked about, you know, the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. I'm gonna go live later on, if not tonight, tomorrow, and I'm going to break down exactly what the Nord Stream pipeline is, why it is significant, and I'm going to tie it in with what is currently going on right now. But you know, our country, you know, we are, you know, I always say a lot of times it seems like our country gets involved in situations that we, you know, it could be questionable, you know, should we really be involved in that? Isn't that between them? You know, why are we inserting ourselves in that? But you know, I don't know. I just know that right here, you know, on our home front, a lot of us are experiencing, you know, many hardships, challenges, shortages, things of that nature. And should we as a country, should our leaders be sending that much money overseas when that money could definitely be used to help us here in America and provide relief, to help us, you know, truly fight inflation, get inflation under control, you know, for many Americans. So again, y'all, let me know your thoughts. It was just announced that another $1.1 billion President Joe Biden has committed to provide a security package to Ukraine. If I am correct, I want to say that this money will be used for weapons protection. You can do your research on that. Let me know what you find out on the channel. Let me know what you find out when you research, and then comment right here under the video. Let me know your thoughts, okay? Think about the many ways that money can be used right here at the home front. $16.2 billion. It's a lot of money, y'all. That's a lot of money. What is it really going towards? And since we are sending this money, okay, I don't know who's voting for it. I don't know who is passing the legislation or giving the authority for money to be sent. But shouldn't there be greater transparency on how this money is being used? We have the right to know that, right? And by the way, who's paying for this? Is it taxpayers like you and I? It seems like it should be some accountability. All right, y'all, let me know your thoughts on this. Another $1.1 billion more is going to Ukraine. Think about how we could use that money right here on the home front, y'all. I'll talk to y'all. Oh, okay, someone liked the video. Thank you so much for liking the video. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. When you all like the video, that does help other people see it. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this topic. $1.1 billion, y'all, is going to Ukraine. And again, I'm not saying that the people of Ukraine don't need assistance. That's not what I'm saying at all. But if we are going to help other countries, let's make sure that we're helping our very own. We have a growing homeless population, it seems like, in cities throughout the country. Crime, I don't think that we can argue that crime seems to be on the rise in a lot of different areas. Even schools, y'all. Schools, I'm seeing and hearing reports that schools, there are fights going on at schools. What's going on in our schools, y'all? A lot of different things are happening. You know, I've talked about even here on the channel, farmers are in a real struggle, fighting for the right to continue, you know, using fertilizer and other methods of growing and harvesting food. You know, with this whole climate change initiative, you know, certain groups are trying to take away those rights. Okay, I want you to know that some of those same groups want to force you or mandate you to drive electric vehicles. But y'all, I've said this before here on the channel, and I'll say it again. I just saw a report yesterday where the news article verified that in cold weather, electric vehicles sometimes don't always operate as they should. So y'all, these are the things that are going on that, excuse me, you may or may not know about, and it's very important that you know. So I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Not only do I want to invite you to subscribe, but when you subscribe, make sure you hit the all notifications bell. That way, whenever I do go live or upload new content, you'll be informed. All right, y'all, take care. Stay tuned. I'll be back with more news and commentary you can use right here on Andrea Speaks TV. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Let me know your thoughts on this topic. What else should I cover right here on the channel? I want to hear from you. I'm always looking to improve and get better. So let me know what topics I should cover next. All right, take care, y'all.